I'm having a little lunch. I am going to like a music production event in a little bit, and like I almost talked myself out of it because it is like an event that I found on Instagram, and I'm like, is this a scam? Because it's also for free. So I was a bit worried, like what if I arrive there and it's like a waste of my time. But I decided to go anyway because I feel like the summer is also for just exploring, not taking things so seriously, and just seeing what happens. You know, if it is a scam, it's fine. I'm gonna survive, I hope. But who knows, maybe it's super fun, and I would like to be someone who, you know, like, because I really want to get better at music production, so I want to be someone who, you know, goes to all the things and tries to learn about music production as much as she possibly can. And then I was thinking maybe I should be thankful that there is like an event like this for free. So, and that I saw it and that I got an ad for it. So I'm going in with an open mind, and first I'm gonna eat a little, and yeah.
Thank you so much for coming. This is insane. There are so many of you, so I hope you're all comfortable.
I'm so happy I went. I didn't learn like that many new things. It was pretty basic, but it was really nice and like empowering to be with so many other people who are into it. And yeah, I met many new people as well. So that's very exciting. And yeah, I just like exchanged a lot of Instagrams, and yeah, I'm happy I went. So, and I feel very inspired right now. So I just bumped into like this silent disco, and I joined it, and it was very fun. I think it's so funny how I was talking about freedom and then this comes on my path. What? And I really had to give myself permission to go. I reflected on that I sometimes don't feel so free to just exist, especially as a woman. Sometimes I feel like I'm staying small and I'm not acting in a way that, like I'm making sure to not act in a way that would draw attention. And I think that's kind of a learned thing, like if a man works out or stretches in a park, like no one gives attention. But as a woman, even though no one might be looking, it can feel like you're trying to get attention, or it can feel like someone is sexualizing us, even though maybe there's no one there. And I was also thinking about freedom. For example, I got an ice cream also a bit earlier that day, but I didn't film it because I again didn't feel so free, even though eating an ice cream is not a sexual act at all. But I was walking past two men, and then they were saying stuff like, oh, sexy, sexy. And I just ignored them, but it did make me kind of stop eating my ice cream until I had walked past them. And it's like stuff like that just fucks with your brain, and it makes you feel like you cannot take up space. And I think that kind of seeps out in a lot of other ways as well. Like it can make you feel self-conscious. So I think it really is like an act of taking back your freedom, like an act of freedom, whenever you do something that might attract attentions or maybe is a bit weird. I was thinking, for example, like dancing on the street with like the silent disco, and I would love to be so free that in a busy park I'm just dancing by myself. I think that's like a goal for me. And that even if then it would draw attention, that wouldn't make me change my behavior or make me dance smaller or stop me from just being me. But instead, maybe the attention is just there, or the people who are judging me are just there, and I can also exist being me, and they can be like, I can exist in my way and they can exist in their way. And that it's safe to be seen being yourself and acting as yourself, doing what you are doing. And I think a way for me that I've been starting to feel more free is to start with something smaller first. If in the moment I feel like a bit smaller, like doing meditation first and doing yoga, like some other movement that already also can feel a little bit like you're taking up space, but it feels more normal in my reality, like it feels more like a space that is safe for me to take up. And I think then you can do more things that feel further away from what is normal for you. And I think a really big theme of my year has been normalizing things. If I find something scary to do, or if it just doesn't feel normal yet in my reality, I think about how that same thing might be normal in someone else's reality. Some other people might give themselves permission to do that. Like also things like, vlogging in the park, or laughing really loud, or wearing really crazy outfits. There are people who do give themselves permission to do that, and for whom it is a normal thing in their reality, for who it is normal in their perception. And so there is no right reality here. It's about giving yourself permission. So that's something I've really been thinking about a lot. And a affirmation that I've been saying is, I am allowed to be the me of the now, in the here and now. So I hope this related to you. And with that, I wanted to end this vlog. I'm gonna eat my dinner, maybe watch something on Netflix, and then edit my video. So I hope you have a lovely rest of your week. Bye bye. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a really nice rest of your week, and see you in my next video. Bye.